Hey, yo, what's up, dudes, and welcome back to the next installment in the Short Hair Don't Care Fantasy Football League Countdown to the Draft 2022. We are back with a new interview today, and we are with the host of this year's draft in Atlanta, the man with the number one overall pick. There's a pretty general consensus of what's going to happen, but we could find out from the man himself, maybe. I don't know if he actually tells us or not, because I'm recording this before I talk to him. But we are here with former champion and now number one overall pick, Jesse. All right, here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Jesse is here, and I haven't said anything, but holy hell, your hair is long.
Yeah.
I was like, I realized how long I haven't seen you. It turned on, and I resisted reaction until we started. But oh my God, dude. The Jesus hair, man. I like it.
It started as a pandemic thing, and then I just got lazy and didn't.
And it just
don't like getting haircuts.
It's just continuing. Oh my God, that is impressive. Have you decided how long we're going, or are you just sending it?
No, I'm actually probably going to get it trimmed in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, we have to keep it at least through the draft. Come on.
Okay.
I mean, it's coming up a few days. Not that much longer.
Yeah, I think it'll make it.
Nice. Well, it's good to see you, man. Glad to hear you're doing well. But we're here, former champion and number one overall pick, 1.01. Jesse, how's it feel to win the consolation ladder and to have the number one pick? Obviously, a great spot to be. How do you not want the number one pick? Are you feeling good about early goings this year?
Yeah, I feel good about it. It's the first time I've ever gotten the first pick, so I feel like normally, I'm towards the end, being in the playoffs or whatnot.
Okay, yeah. Saw that.
So it's nice to be on the other side of things and have a chance to get the top pick. So,
well, I think having the number one pick this year is particularly nice. I mean, past years you've had, CMC unfortunately gets injured. This year, 1.01, it's a pretty clear consensus of what's going to happen. It's Jonathan Taylor. I don't know if you care about giving up your number one pick. I think everyone's expecting you to take Jonathan Taylor, so it's not too much of a secret. Now, with your keeper situation, you've had Davante Adams for the last 5 years, which has been one of the best values of keepers that we've had since we installed keepers. You've had Davante Adams at the end of the draft every single year. This is the first year they're not eligible. So now you have James Conner and Cooper Kupp now. So you have who would be a top 5, top 6 overall pick. So you really have 2 top 6 overall picks in your draft. Wide receiver 1, arguably, you can Justin Jefferson and Cooper Kupp, you can argue. You're going to have wide receiver 1 and running back 1 on your team. Basically the best start you could possibly ask for. What are your expectations for this season, considering you have Cooper Kupp and Jonathan Taylor on your team?
Yeah, I feel like somehow it's doomed to fail. When things are too good to be true. I'm a little bit worried, cautiously optimistic, but yeah, I mean, losing Davante Adams that I've had forever, it seems like, picked them up off of free agency 5 years ago or however long. Yeah, I was pretty worried about the keeper situation, and looking through my roster from last year, these were the only options. There were no other options really.
Well, I have your team from last year here, and let's take a peek, because I actually didn't go through and see. But I mean, well, first of all, Cooper Kupp is a no-brainer. I mean, he's a first round draft pick, arguably 5th, 6th overall, somewhere in that range. Considering you have, the 3 top tier running backs and 3 top tier wide receivers. Cooper Kupp could be wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 in that range, but it's still a top 6. So you have a top 6 pick, and then you have 1.01 Jonathan Taylor. So, I mean, Cooper Kupp was an obvious choice.
Yeah.
Davante Adams not being eligible anymore, and I guess, well, Saquon would be too early. You're not going to keep him. Calvin Ridley's suspended for the year. Yeah, I mean, Corey Davis, Marvin Jones, J.D. McKissick, Devontae Booker, Allen Robinson. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what rounds these are all in, but I can't imagine this was Allen Robinson was drafted 3rd round overall, I should say, not 3rd overall. J.D. McKissick, I think, could have a bigger role. I think Washington doesn't like. Apparently, Washington just hates Antonio Gibson. So 13th round for J.D. McKissick would be good, I think, especially now that we went half point PPR. So I think that could have been a consideration. But you're right. This is really not
it was pretty dire when I had to pick day of that they were due because I forgot about it.
Yeah, and
I was looking through and I was like, oh well, fuck.
I don't
one of them.
I wouldn't mind Corey Davis in the 8th, but I mean James Conner in the 6th. He's going to be a starting running back. He was, I think, a little like, he's a touchdown monster last year, wasn't he? So it's like
Mhm.
it's hard to, predict touchdown rate, but I forget who even else is in the backfield in Arizona. If you get a healthy Kyler Murray, I think you have two good keepers, but your second keeper is almost just made irrelevant by the fact that you have Cooper Kupp and Jonathan Taylor. I mean, let's get serious here, right? Um, but I think so. I guess the only quote unquote concern is you have to wait all the way come back around to pick 24 before your second pick. But I mean, like I said, you're just set up for success with these two players, running back one and wide receiver one, or even wide receiver two. I know the Justin Jefferson argument, I could see it, but I mean, wide receiver one and running back one, like what more can you ask for?
Yeah, agreed.
So you're just not even there's no worries. You just have nothing to think about. I guess it's
I
kind of
mean,
nice when you know you have
yeah,
the number one pick. You know it for so long. You have so long to plan. But when it's so obvious, it's like, well, there's nothing to plan for now. Like I'm gonna plan for pick number 24. Like friggin', you have two Oscar picks in that time. Who knows what can happen?
yeah. Not to tip my head too much, but I have done exactly zero research, I think, for this season so far. So I have to cram this week. But yeah, I'm kind of just approaching the whole thing like no thoughts, head empty. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's
with the way keepers work with our league and the way people pick, it's like you can only really plan for your first round pick, and even then, if you're in the back half of the first round, like it's really hard to plan because you have no idea what's going to happen. Being
yeah,
1.01, you just have, like you said, you don't have to think about it because
yeah,
how are you going to plan for pick 24? Like as soon as the eighth pick comes in, all your plans go out the window, probably. You know, and
yep.
Oscar's got two picks, so Lamar Miller could be in there again, and
I'm
every
expecting
and
him to be.
everything goes to shit. So you just
Yeah.
you just never know, but. Yeah, God, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of how easy you have it. Not only with the like just having to choose a pick, but having Cooper Cup right there in your lap. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I think I'm seventh overall. Like all hell could break loose by that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Considering
That's hard to predict.
Cup and Jamar Chase are both gone, so I was expecting both of them to be in the first half. But oh my goodness. Well, what else has been going on? How's life been? How things going over there?
Pretty good. Currently, just in costume prep for Dragon Con, so it's
Oh, nice.
crunch time in finishing those
That's
because that is the
that's
weekend
Labor
after
Day
our
weekend,
draft.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Labor Day weekend.
so I have to finish everything this week so I can be free for the draft and then smooth sailing into the convention.
Gotcha. How many costumes do you have lined up? One for each day, or
Yeah,
what you want?
yeah. So like going the past few years has allowed me to like stockpile a few that I can like trot back out.
Oh, nice.
But two new ones. Actually, yeah, two new ones this year.
Isn't it 3 days? So it's
Yeah, it's four. So
four
it's like
days.
Thursday. Yeah, Thursday night and then 3 days
Oh yeah, I
before.
forgot like the intro night. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
to Dragon Con a couple of times. What's the lineup?
Let's see. So Thursday night, it's a last year we did a group Shrek costume. So
Nice.
everyone basically the only Shrek aspect was like Shrek ears, and then it was up to everyone else to do whatever twist on it.
Mm.
So I did a Guy Fieri Shrek. So I'm rolling that one back out.
How's that gonna work with the hair? Your hair is way too long for Guy Fieri.
I tuck it in. I bought a shitty, like the shittiest wig you've ever seen.
Okay, you just kind of like hook on
Yeah,
it.
so you just like you put it up there, it's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, and then let's see, we're doing a group like Sailor Moon. Everyone's making their own
Oh,
like Sailor
nice.
Moon costume, so that's going to be interesting. That's what I'm working on today. Um, then we're doing from the game Hades. If you ever played that, it's really
I've
good.
heard of it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, I'm being character from that, and then group Archer cosplay.
Oh, nice. A lot of leather.
Yeah. So yeah, got got a lot of costume changes planned.
Now, for the Archer
Um,
stuff, did you guys do the thing where you got your costume and then you kind of painted over it to have that cell shading kind of style, that Borderland style, or are you just doing just a straight up outfit
not on the clothes, but I think with like makeup.
with the makeup? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd seen some stuff like the Borderland stuff very popular where they'll paint over the clothes to make even the clothes have that shading, that cartoony cell shading style, which is super freaking
Yeah,
cool.
that's a lot of work. I have a lot of work on my other one. That one's
Yeah.
supposed to be the easy one because it's just clothes. So
True, true, true. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I had done a Borderlands one for Halloween one year. I did one of the psychos, so I got like a custom made mask, and I had someone do like my whole body makeup and stuff. It came out really really cool. But
nice.
um, yeah, that's awesome. Sailor Moon, huh? So everyone in short skirts and leggings and
Yeah, so we're making like rompers. So instead of like
nice.
skirts, we're
Yeah.
like translating it so it's like rompers and like high top chucks and
Okay.
knee-high socks, that kind
Cool.
of thing. So it's an
Oh man,
interpretation,
I haven't
but
been to a con in a long time, man. It's making me miss cons now.
yeah,
That's a good one.
it's an experience. So
That sounds
hopefully
good.
it fits, and we'll see.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Well, we are coming up on the draft here. I'm dropping these every couple of days, so I don't know when this one's going to come out, but we're within a few days of the draft. And we'll be at your place, I think, still for the draft is still the plan. If you're down for that, because you're kind of in downtown, and then we'll go out from there.
Yeah,
I'll be crashing with you. I appreciate that.
yeah,
Letting me
I've
be there.
got some cleaning to do to clean up fabric scraps and foam and all kinds of shit, but it'll be ready.
All right, cool. Sounds good. That's the time. That's the 10 minutes right on time. So, Jesse, it's great to catch up with you. We'll see you in a few days in Atlanta at your place with this beautiful new hair. I'm still so surprised as soon as you came on camera when I saw it. But it's great. Well, we know what Jesse's doing 1.01. The only question is how long he'll actually stand on the clock and milk it before he announces his pick, which is always kind of a yearly tradition, I guess. But we'll see. Jesse, it's good to catch up with you, buddy. And we'll see you in a few days in Atlanta.
Yep, see you then.
See ya.